Hi Simon, this is Sandra from Toulouse. I struggle establishing my brand. What can I do to create a strong brand identity?
To me, the number one question in branding is, what do you stand for? And what your brand stands for is always defined from the outside in. So it's always defined by the market. And the question is, who would miss your services and products if they were gone? Make a list and write the first 10 that come to your mind. Now, with this list, think of their experience when they come home in the evening. What do they tell their spouse? What do they tell their boss? What do they tell their spouse about the experience they had with your service or product? What do they tell their boss? That's the two metrics. In every step of the value creation, you have the chance to make the user experience what you stand for in a way that is unique. So we think of the value creation as 5 elements: attract, nurture, close, deliver, and retain. These are the 5 elements. While I walk you through these 5 elements, think of what can you do less or what can you do differently. So again, I will walk you through attract, nurture, close, deliver, retain. So let's start with number 1, attract. What is the thumb stopper? How do people see you? Where do they see you? And how do you become visible? You know, we live in the world of Instagram, Facebook ads, Google ads. So everybody's trying to get attention. That's the number one currency. The number one game right now is, how do I gain attention? Where is the attention and how do I get a place on that table? So how do I get visible where the people are I care about? So the attract part is, where do people see you for the first time? Is it the product itself that you can experience? Is it some kind of ad, or is it a text, or is it a piece of voice that they hear? So where do they see your service or product for the first time, and how is that experience? What are their needs and their beliefs in that very moment, and how do you interrupt the flow of what they're doing, and what is the experience you create? What is the uniqueness in that moment? When they see 5 things, why does your thing stand out in that very moment? Now think of one thing you can do less or differently and write it down. Second element, nurture. The nurturing phase, think of it as like a dating process. Like you fancy somebody in a restaurant and he's working there and you want to get in contact and to meet him, right? So you would try and get more than once in that restaurant and to have eye contact and then maybe to make a joke and see how he reacts, right? You won't ask for his number the very first time you go there. So you will try and create a playful experience and also read the weak signals, right? And see if there comes more, if there is a signal into getting to know you better. So it's a step of many moments of experience. And many marketers do it the wrong way, because they start directly with, can I have your number? And that's not a fruitful experience, right? So the nurturing phase is, which experience do you curate during the first 6-7 weeks of getting to know you? Element number 3, close. What is the experience of getting a quote from you, an offer from you? Is it long and boring? Is it technical and cold? Most offers, most quotes I see, they talk about the wrong things. They try to explain features, methods, tools, processes. That's not the most relevant thing for the user. From the user's perspective, my question is, do I feel seen as a user? Does this text describe me as I really am? So to me, the art of writing a quote is to use words that let the other be seen. There are texts that feel like reading, and there are texts that feel like you are deeply listening. That's a good copy. When you are reading it and you have the feeling, wow, somebody sees me right now, somebody's listening to me. So most quotes describe features, methods, tools, processes, but that's not the most important thing. A better quote describes how it feels to be the other right now, what the longing is right now, and how it feels to move forward with intention and reliable progress towards that longing. Element number 4, deliver. If a product is remarkable, it becomes its own marketing, and the user become the marketeers of the product. You can see it with Tesla, you can see it with CrossFit, you can see it. Yeah, let's dive into this too. So let's talk Tesla. Tesla has zero marketing budget, yet the brand strength is incredible, and also the brand visibility is high, and the brand uniqueness is remarkable. So everybody knows what Tesla stands for. And you can see it even in some products like cars, which is not what they stand for. But you can feel it and see it in the product. If we talk CrossFit, whoever tries CrossFit for a couple of days and gets addicted, most people get addicted, they tell their friends until nausea about it. It becomes even too much for their friends. They become the brand marketeer. They tell everybody how good it would be to try it. If we think the iPhone and also the iPod, the iPhone in a disco is per se a moment of marketing, because when 5 attractive people are at the bar and you see them having fun and having a great time, and everybody is taking a picture with that iPhone, you see it from afar. And similar thing, the iPods, where you see this small, white, elegant thing in the bus, on the street, from a distance. There is nothing similar. And then the 5th one is retain. Retain is, how can you, again, in the second loop, nurture this relationship? So you had an experience, you had a relationship. There is something that works when you two come together, the user and the brand. So how can you invite into a membership, a loyalty membership? Because the idea is, it's very easy to do cross-sell and upsell to people who are happy with your first product or service, then to go and find new ones, which is never the best idea. So it is much easier to talk to people who trust you. So how can you stay in contact, stay in touch, stay in the loop? And that's basically where you can think of, what is your retain system? So after somebody has an experience with your service and product, what's the invitation to join? Which community, which space? Where can they find you again? And a great way to refine your brand is to write your own manifesto. Artists and movements do write manifestos. Businesses can massively improve their brand strength by doing it. The dialogue you have in your team when you discuss your team manifesto, your business manifesto, is very valuable. We did one for us at Strategy Sprints, and it was a game changer. The Sprint Manifesto changed the way we approach people, changed the way we say yes or no to projects, and more on this in the next episode of the Strategy Show, where I will tell you the process and also the outcome of our Sprint Manifesto. Bye-bye.
Hi, entrepreneurs. No matter if you are going from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 10, you are not alone. Our community of over 16,000 entrepreneurs has done remarkable stuff in the last few years. We've seen single parents start their business and grow it to 7 figures. We've even seen couples succeed as entrepreneurs together in life and work. Now, we've created workshops that can propel you to freedom and growth without needing to fly away from family and friends. Our new workshops work from anywhere, anytime, on any device. Let us help you be found when you are needed the most by the clients you truly want to work with. Check strategysprints.com/solutions to build up your business and have fun doing it.